Hi, come sit with me for a moment. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently let it go. There comes a season in life, especially for women over 40 and beyond 50, where an inner voice can become louder than it used to be. A voice that whispers, "You're too old. You missed your chance. You're invisible now. You should have done more. You should have become more." And sometimes, if we listen too long, that voice begins to sound like truth. But what if it isn't truth at all? What if it's simply an old pattern, an old story, a habit of thought that no longer belongs to who you are becoming? Take another slow breath in, and as you exhale, allow your shoulders to soften. Because right now, in this moment, you do not need to fight yourself. You only need to notice. Notice the voice. Notice the pattern. Notice how many years you may have spent being harder on yourself than you would ever be towards someone you love. And maybe today can become the day you begin speaking to yourself differently. Close your eyes for a moment if that feels comfortable. Imagine yourself standing beside a quiet body of water at sunrise. The air is cool, the world is still, and the surface of the water reflects everything clearly. This reflection is not the version of you shaped by fear, or disappointment, or comparison. This reflection is your deeper self, the part of you that has survived every heartbreak, every disappointment, every moment you thought you could not continue. And yet, you are still here, breathing, growing, becoming. There is wisdom that only comes through living, wisdom that cannot be rushed. And somewhere along the way, many women were taught to measure their value through productivity, through youth, through appearance, through how much they gave away to others. But your worth was never meant to be earned through exhaustion. Your spirit was never designed to disappear with age. In fact, there is something sacred about this chapter of life. Because now, you begin returning to yourself. Now you begin asking deeper questions. Who am I beneath the roles, beneath the expectations, beneath the criticism? And perhaps even more importantly, who could I still become? Take another deep breath and imagine that every breath in is filling you with light, not harsh light, gentle light, a compassionate light, a healing light. And with every breath out, you release old judgments, old timelines, old definitions of success. You are not behind. Life is not over. Your creativity is not gone. Your purpose did not expire. Some dreams arrive later because the soul needed time to grow strong enough to carry them. And maybe the version of you sitting here today is wiser than the younger version ever could have been. Maybe now is the perfect time to begin, not from pressure, not from panic, but from presence, from awareness. There is power in becoming conscious of the words we speak to ourselves, because words shape feeling, feeling shapes belief, and belief quietly shapes the direction of our lives. So today, begin choosing softer words, words that heal instead of wound, words that encourage instead of shame, words that remind you that you are still evolving, still valuable, still needed, still becoming. And if the inner critic returns tomorrow, meet it gently, not with anger, not with fear, but with awareness, because awareness changes everything. Now take one final slow, peaceful breath in, and slowly let it go. Allow yourself to feel grounded, present, safe, and quietly open to new possibilities. I am Chloe McAllister, a reader of shadows. Thank you for spending this time with me. Now take a few more deep, peaceful breaths. Carry this divine light with you as you return to your day, sharing love, patience, and kindness with the world, especially with yourself.